morning, good afternoon, good evening. First off, thank you for attending our new product launching show. My name is Paul Yoon, Managing Director of DAIWHA Corporation. Today, we are going to present our new surgical products, which are innovative and high technology. Even though we finished the development of these products a few years ago, we have been upgrading them through various usability and clinical tests. Before we show and explain our new products more in detail, let me briefly introduce about our company first. Okay then, let's get started. DAIWHA was established in 1979, 42 years ago. We have developed electrosurgical unit in 1987 and infusion pump in 1993 for the first time in Korea. Recently, we developed ultrasonic energy device and ultra electrosurgical generator. That was also the first development in Korea. Due to these contributions, DAIWHA and our products got awarded several prizes and certificates by Korean governments, such as Global Hidden Champion Company and World Class Products. Especially, we got the Ministry of Food and Drug Safety Prize in 2020 Medical Korea Awards, which is given to the best medical device manufacturing company in Korea over the course of the year. Likewise, DAIWHA is a very specialized company as a manufacturer of medical device for a long time. Now, let me introduce our CEO as well as our chairman, Jacob Yoon. He is a founder of DAIWHA, and he is responsible for overall business of the company until the present day. He has a quite unique background that he was scouted by GE Healthcare Korea for about 8 years as a CEO as well as a president. From 2009 to 2012, he dedicated himself as a chairman of Korea Medical Device Industry Association. As you can see his background, he's a very influenced and well-known business person in Korea medical device industry. Let me introduce our major facility. Our head office is located in Gangnam district of Seoul. The special thing here is that we use the entire basement floor as a training center in our head office. There are laparoscopic simulation room and other spaces for seminars and for training. Our factory is located in Wonju City, which is designated by Korean government as a medical device complex city. We have our own clean room and EOCAS sterilization system in order to produce single-use medical device, such as energy device and electrodes. Since we have a long history in medical device field, our sales network is very strong, I think. We have 13 local branches in major cities in Korea, and our products are being used by more than 100 general hospitals. You can easily find our medical devices using in most of Korean major hospitals, such as Seoul National University Hospital, Samsung Medical Center, and Hyundai Asan Medical Center. Especially, our infusion pump takes market share #1 in Korea since 2017. We have been exporting our medical devices since 1990s to more than 50 countries in the world through overseas local distributors. Last year, we exported our medical devices in amount of more than 5 million US dollar, and we expect to export more than 6 to 7 millions in this year. Our products are widely used and popular, especially in South America, Eastern Europe, and Asia market. In order to export and sell our medical devices in overseas market, we hold not only CE certificate, but also other licenses in various countries. As you might recognize, DAIWHA is specialized in infusion pumps and surgical units. We only focus on these two product lines, and thus we can develop and launch new infusion pump and surgical device almost every 5 to 6 years, compared to that other competitors do so more than every 10 years. In the long term, we plan to develop plasma energy system and surgical laser. In our product portfolio, today we are going to show our new premium surgical unit, Meditum DE400E and DUB100, Medisonic DU3 either. Mr. Manuel, overseas sales manager, will start to introduce Meditum DE400E first.
Hello everyone, this is Manuel. It is my great honor to introduce our premium electrosurgical unit to all of you through this launching show. On the other hand, it is a pity that I cannot meet you in person for about last 2 years due to the pandemic. Hello Tony. Nice to meet you through the camera. I hope to meet you in real life soon. Okay, then let's get started. Meditom is our brand name of surgical units, a combination of word medical and Tommy. And D400E is a model name. D stands for DAIWHA, E stands for electrosurgical, and 400 means it has 400 watt. D400E has such a beautiful shape. As you can see, we care about design along with its performance. And it has 7-inch touchscreen color LCD. Also, you can use it easily with user-friendly interface. D400E is a multi-purpose electrosurgical unit. It has one bipolar and 2 monopolar outlets. And you can use it with various and universal surgical instruments, such as monopolar twin button handle or bipolar forceps. And let's talk about the operation mode. Regarding the monopolar, it has 4 modes of cut and 3 modes of coagulation. About bipolar, it has 1 mode of cut and 3 modes of coagulation. Especially, there is auto power stop mode in bipolar coagulation. We call it APS mode for short. APS means that the power output is cut off after reaching a certain resistance value. In other words, the power output is automatically cut off when the bipolar coagulation is done. And what do you think of making a big difference between general electrosurgical unit and premium one? I am sure that it is auto power control. We generally call it APC. As you might know, APC means that the power output is automatically controlled against the resistance during operation. And there are few players in premium electrosurgical unit market, and they say they have APC function. However, you may agree with that Validep takes #1 market share in several countries in the world. And I think this is because of a precise and delicate APC function of Validep. Our Meditum D400 APC function was developed targeting Validep through the various clinical tests. Okay, then let's see the short video clip that we proved clinically. Our APC function is similar to Validep's one.
마취 안 하고 갔다는데? 되게 아파하네?
Okay. Through the video, what I want to say is that our goal is to make end users feel no difference between Validep and our Meditum. Then, regarding the safety, it has DRM function, which prevents patients' burn or injuries during operation. It automatically deactivates the output in the event of loss of contact of patient return plate. It can detect the percentage of return plate attachment, and when it is under the 70%, it sounds alarm and deactivates the power output. You can see the change of percentage here. And if we want to perfectly use this DRM function, I suggest using DAIWHA disposable dual plate because we made this function testing with it. Here it is. And let's see the D400's simple specification. And these are accessories we sell together with our electrosurgical unit. In conclusion, to briefly, we have a long history, more than 20 years, in electrosurgical unit development, but it has not been a long time we decided to enter into premium market. We've put a lot of time, effort, and investment to develop premium electrosurgical unit. So I think we can successfully penetrate the market with good quality, various functions, and reasonable price, keeping up with other competitors. Thank you for listening. And now, Ms. Emily will show our new surgical system. Please welcome her.
Thank you, Manuel. It was nice explanation for D400E. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Emily, Sales Manager of DAIWHA Corporation. It is my honor to present our new surgical system, Meditum DUB100 Medisonic DU series today. Now, I'm going through Medisonic DU series first. Medisonic is our ultrasonic energy device, just like Harmonic Scalpel from Ethicon Johnson & Johnson. You can use a variety of surgical procedure in a way of laparoscopy as well as open surgery. Currently, we have two kinds of energy device. The one series has only one button. It is for simple operation for surgeons who only use one output mode. The 3 series has 2 buttons so that surgeons can handle 2 modes in one hand easily and freely. I will explain about power mode in detail later when I present the UB100 generator. Now, let me explain about outstanding feature of the U series. First, we designed them focusing on users' convenience. We built a transducer in a handpiece, so that means you don't need to pay per transducer separate. It is bonus. Also, it is rotating wheel without any twisting cable. Plus, we use lightweight materials of body for surgeons feel less fatigue even during the long surgery. Also, Madisonic DU series generates lower heat on the pipe. As a result, it minimizes carbonization of surrounding tissues. Since it is ultrasonic energy device, it cuts the tissue right after coagulation through the ultrasonic vibration. If you select high mode, you can coagulate and cut almost at the same time in about 3 seconds. As I mentioned before, you can use Madisonic in open as well as in laparoscopy surgery. In open procedure, 15 centimeter and 27 centimeter lengths are widely used. 37 centimeter and 43 centimeter lengths are mostly used in laparoscopy surgery or to the obese patients. Ultrasonic energy device is usually applicable up to 5 millimeter vessel. You may recognize that most of surgeons do not try still longer than 5 millimeter vessel only with energy device for safety. However, you can cut and seal up to 7 millimeter vessel with a Madisonic enhanced seal mode, just as an advanced hemostasis mode of harmonic scalpel. This is our DU series simple specification. I'm not sure if you remember that we have done a lot of usability and clinical tests for the last 2 years. We have tried more than 300 demos in several hospitals in Korea and have been conducting clinical studies with a few general hospitals. This is an example of summarized clinical study that was conducted by one of the big 5 general hospitals in Korea. This clinical study shows that Madisonic is equal to the other competitors' ultrasonic energy device. Now, let's watch this short clinical study video previously I mentioned. Now, let's talk about Meditum DUB100. It does look like Meditum D400E manual explained before, but it is totally different product. D400E wide use electrosurgical unit, but DUB100 is an ultrasonic electrosurgical generator only for DAIWHA Energy's device such as DU series. Just like a D400E, DUB100 has a 7-inch touchscreen and color LCD. And also, you can use it easily with our user-friendly interface. Now, let me focus on each output mode of Medisonic. There are 4 output modes. If you consider cost speed important, you should select high mode. If you consider stable coagulation, you should select low mode. The medium mode is kind of moderate between high and low mode. The enhanced seal mode is suitable for thick and major blood vessel sealing. I'm sure that we have 2 kinds of Medisonic, DU1 series, DU3 series. You can choose one mode among the 4 output modes on the generator if you want to use DU1 series. Also, you can choose 2 modes among the 4 output modes on the generator if you want to use DU3 series. The important thing here is that you can select any mode on upper and lower buttons. You can use our ultrasonic energy device DU series. Also, you can use Medipolar DB series that will be launched early of next year. Also, any bipolar laparoscopy instrument for coagulation can be used with this generator as well. Therefore, you can use 2 energies, ultrasonic and electronic, with this one generator. Currently, Medisonic DU1 series and 3 series are available to use with Meditum DUB100. Later this year, DU5 series, with similar type of ultrasonic energy device, will be launched. Next year, Medipolar DB series, which is like a ligashare from Covidian, will be launched. Within 3 years from now, Medisonic Plus, which is like a Thunderbit from Olympus, will be launched. Finally, you can use all type of energy device with DUB100. This is a simple specification of DUB100. That concludes the presentation I prepared. Thank you for listening, and I will wait for your inquiries.
Thanks, Emily. Now, let's move on to the next section, meeting experts. Actually, I was about to invite our key doctors in this show, but I couldn't because general hospitals restrict them to get involved in any outside events. Alternative, here I prepared interview video clips with some surgeons who use and study our new surgical devices. Let's watch the video then.
Good morning and Samir, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Kyu Song, a professor of surgery at Seoul St. Min Hospital, the Catholic University of Korea, Seoul, Korea. I am a general surgeon, primarily treating gastric cancer, and I primarily performed laparoscopic and robotic surgery. It's nice to meet you. Many overseas buyers through this meeting. And I hope to meet you in person if there is an opportunity after COVID-19. It's Medisonic DU series. It is an ultrasonic energy device. This is used for laparoscopic gastrectomy. In gastrectomy cases, total gastrectomy is to remove entire stomach, and the subtotal gastrectomy usually remove 2/3 of stomach, mainly used. Ultrasonic share is an essential piece of instrument for laparoscopic gastrectomy. The ultrasonic energy device is mostly used by Johnson & Johnson company, Medtronic company in US, and Olympus company in Japan. The biggest advantage I felt when using Medisonic is that it is lighter in weight compared to other products. When it was first released, the lightweight stood out the most, but when I actually used it, the fatigue felt on my wrist was relatively small. In the case of the handpiece part, the fact that the grip is not bad seems to be an advantage, and since it is an all-in-one product, it was possible to perform the operation mostly without twisting the cable during the operation. The functions themselves, which was cutting and coagulation speed, seems to be comparable to the foreign products. Another important advantage to mention is that it is user-friendly. Considering the early models of foreign products, the handpiece, including the grip part, was made for Western and male doctors, so it was somewhat inconvenient for Korean doctors with relatively small hands, especially female doctors. In that respect, I think that one of the important features of Medisonic products is that they have convenience, they have priorities Korean surgeons. This user-friendly product is expected to eventually lead to an improvement in the quality of surgery and is expected to work with better results in both medical staffs and patients. It was a clinical trial that conducted a comparative study on gastric cancer patients by performing laparoscopic gastric cancer surgery using two foreign products and Medisonic. Mainly, cutting, coagulation, and the safety was compared during surgery, such as operation time, cutting speed of major vessels and tissues, amount of bleeding and complications. As a result, there are no difference between Medisonic and two foreign products in terms of effectiveness and safety. Namely, it was confirmed that it can be effectively used in clinical practice. In summary, I think that there is a lot of potential to enter the global market in the future. In the case of large foreign companies, there is a high possibility that their products can be exposed through huge marketing and advertisement, enormous capacity to invest in R&D, and their influence of academic events such as various academic societies. A difficult competition is expected, such as the battle between David and Goliath. The DAIWHA company device is being improved into a better product by fully reflecting product feedback based on clinical research and various institutions, including ours. And we are also making efforts to secure objective evidence by supporting national research grants. And we prove the safety and effectiveness of our products and create better products. Therefore, DAIWHA company products are producing results through various clinical studies within a relatively short period of time since they were launched and producing high quality products. I believe that their efforts will ultimately benefit the patient. And to do this, they actively listen to and reflect users' opinions, and the follow-up researches are conducted based on those opinions, resulting in good outcomes. It will be extended to surgeons around the world and also helping patients all around the world. Thank you.
안녕하세요. 한양대학교 구리병원에서 소아외과 교수로 재직 중인 조효정입니다. 코로나로 인해 직접 스튜디오로 가지 못했지만 온라인을 통해서라도 이렇게 다양한 해외 바이어분들과 만나게 되어 반갑습니다. 저는 주로 소아 복강경 수술을 통해서 탈장이나 소아외과 질환을 앓고 있는 아이들을 치료하고 있습니다. 모노폴라나 바이폴라 모두 안정적인 출력과 다양한 상황에서 사용할 수 있는 모드들이 인상적이었습니다. D402가 프리미엄 전기 수술기라고 소개되어 있는데 이러한 기능 외에도 디자인이나 사용자 인터페이스 같은 경우에 눈에 잘 띄고 디지털화가 잘 되어 있어서 심미적인 부분에서도 사용자로 하여금 안정감을 주는 것 같습니다. 다른 의료기기들도 당연히 안전성이 중요하겠지만 특히 환자의 생명과 직접적으로 연관된 수술에서 사용된 장비들은 안정성이 보다 우선시 되어야 합니다. 그래서 D402의 자동 출력 정지 모드인 APS 모드와 저항에 의해서 자동으로 알맞은 출력을 조절해주는 APC 기능이 제일 큰 특징이라고 할 수 있겠네요. 실제로 저도 이러한 모드와 기능을 제 수술에서 적절히 사용하여서 현재 환자분들이 잘 치료되고 있고 특히 아이들 같은 경우 성인보다 작은 출력에서도 안정성과 동시에 효과적으로 사용할 수 있었습니다. 대화기기가 다른 제품들도 그렇듯이 국내에서 전기 수술기를 최초로 개발해서 지금까지 꾸준히 나오고 있는 걸 보면은 앞으로 국내를 비롯하여 해외에서도 인정받을 수 있는 제품이라고 생각합니다. 앞서 말씀드렸던 자체 기술로 개발된 안정성에 대한 부분들을 중심으로 외과 수술에서 사용될 전기 에너지 디바이스까지 조만간 출시되어 갖춰진다면 더 경쟁력 있는 제품이 될 거라 생각되고요. 그때 또 기회가 된다면 다시 한번 만날 수 있기를 바랍니다. 감사합니다.
All right. I hope you enjoyed the video clip we prepared. Lastly, I'm going to shortly explain about promotions. First one is called package promotion. If you try our various surgical devices in a bundle, you can get discounted as described on screen. Actually, we made these set bundles in the order of the most common demand. Next one is free demo sample promotion, which is also called launching promotion, only for you guys who attend this launching show. If you buy our new surgical products, which were presented today, within 3 months from now, we're going to give you one free demo sample of D400E and one Meditum DUB100 only to 2 of you who send us usability test reports, which were written sincerely, so that you can promote our new surgical product aggressively. Okay, I think we're done. We prepared for this launching show today. Thank you for having a quite long time with us, and thank you for your interest in our company and products. If you have more questions, or if you want to know more about our products, please feel free to contact us through our email, website, and YouTube channel. Have a good day, and have a good night. Thank you.